Hello and welcome to Mini MBA Hub, a central place for learning. From marketing to leadership, learn what matters for your career. Stay tuned and enjoy the journey. Have you ever wondered why some projects succeed brilliantly, while others fail, even with perfect plans and talented teams? Well, it's not always the strategy that fails. It's often the human side, how we manage people, expectations, and change. Here at the Mini MBA Hub YouTube channel, we simplify business concepts and turn them into real-world lessons, helping you grow as a professional and a leader. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful and practical topics in project management, stakeholder and change management. Because at the heart of every successful project, there are people. In every project, from launching a product to developing a new system, there are people who have something at stake. Some fund the project, some execute it, and others simply get affected by the results. These individuals and groups are what we call stakeholders. According to the PMBOK guide, stakeholders are anyone who affects or is affected by a project's decisions, outcomes, or performance. That could include clients, managers, employees, users, suppliers, even local communities or regulators. In short, stakeholders are the living heartbeat of every project. Now, here's something most beginners overlook. You can have the most detailed plan, the best budget, and the smartest tools, but if your stakeholders aren't engaged, the project will struggle. Imagine you're a project manager leading a website redesign. If the client feels ignored, the developer feels left out, and the users aren't consulted, even a technically perfect website can fail in reality. That's why stakeholder management is not just communication, it's about alignment, empathy, and trust. When you get it right, resistance turns into collaboration, and confusion turns into shared success. So how do we actually manage stakeholders? The PMBOK gives us a clear and structured process with 4 essential steps. Step 1. Identify stakeholders. Find out who is involved, who's impacted, and who can influence outcomes. Use a simple list or a stakeholder register. Step 2. Plan stakeholder engagement. Not everyone needs the same information. Create a communication plan that defines who gets what, when, and how. Step 3. Manage stakeholder engagement. This is where soft skills shine. Listen carefully, communicate honestly, and resolve issues early. Step 4. Monitor stakeholder engagement. Track how stakeholders feel throughout the project. Are they supportive, resistant, neutral? Adjust your approach as needed. These 4 steps make management human, not mechanical. To take this even deeper, let's connect it with theory. Back in 1984, Edward Freeman introduced the stakeholder theory. He said that success isn't only about satisfying shareholders, it's about creating value for all stakeholders, employees, customers, suppliers, and communities. This idea transformed how we view business and project management. In your projects, that means you're not just delivering outputs, you're building relationships and impact. Think about your own project, a multilingual website for people with disabilities. You didn't just serve the company, you served the users, translators, and communities. That's stakeholder theory in action. Transition. From stakeholders to change. So once stakeholders are engaged, the next challenge begins, managing change. Every project brings change, new tools, new processes, new behaviors. And change can be uncomfortable. That's why every project manager must also be a change leader. Let's explore how to make change smooth, positive, and lasting. Change management is simply the art of guiding people from the current state to the desired future state. According to the PMBOK guide, it's part of project integration management. It ensures that changes to scope, cost, and time are controlled, communicated, and aligned with project goals. But here's something to remember. Change management isn't only about process. It's about people. It's about helping them understand why change matters, so they feel confident, not fearful. In short, project success depends on how well you help people adapt. Decades later, Kotter expanded this idea with his famous 8-step change model. He taught that great leaders don't just announce change, they build momentum for it. The 8 steps are: 1. Create urgency. 2. Build a guiding team. 3. Develop a clear vision. 4. Communicate that vision. 5. Empower others to act. 6. Create short-term wins. 7. Consolidate improvements. 8. Anchor the change in culture. Kotter's model shows us, change is not an event, it's a journey. You need clarity, communication, and celebration along the way. And this works for everything, from digital transformation to personal growth. Real-life examples. Let's bring these ideas to life with a few inspiring examples. Example 1. Microsoft's transformation under Satya Nadella. When Nadella became CEO in 2014, he didn't just focus on products, he focused on people. He changed Microsoft's culture from know it all to learn it all. This shift, driven by empathy and growth mindset, reignited innovation across the company. Example 2. Starbucks' global stakeholder approach. Starbucks treats employees, suppliers, and communities as core stakeholders. They adapt menus and business practices to local cultures, creating global growth built on respect and inclusion. Example 3. Your own MBA project. In our MBA project, we built a multilingual website platform for people with disabilities. We engaged diverse stakeholders, from company leaders to advocacy groups, and adapted the project when new accessibility needs arose. It wasn't just a project, it was a human-centered change. These real stories remind us that project management is more than structure, it's leadership in action. Before we wrap up, here are your Mini MBA Hub quick tips for stakeholder and change management. Engage early, don't wait for problems to appear. Communicate clearly, keep messages simple and transparent. Celebrate small wins, they create motivation for big change. Listen more than you speak, understanding builds loyalty. These small habits create big impact. So, let's summarize. Stakeholder management is about people, priorities, and participation. Change management is about communication, confidence, and continuity. Together, they form the bridge between planning and progress. Every successful leader knows, you can't move a project forward without moving people first. So as you grow on your Mini MBA journey, remember, the best managers don't just manage tasks. They inspire transformation. This is Mini MBA Hub, where learning meets leadership, and ideas become action. Thanks for watching and being part of the Mini MBA Hub. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends or classmates. We've got more valuable content coming your way, covering leadership, management, business strategies, and operational insights to support your learning journey. Got a question or something to add? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to mention your name, location, and university. We might feature your response in the next video. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep learning with the Mini MBA Hub.